Alright, are we back? We're supposed to be back. Twitch says we're not back. Are we back? There we go. Okay. Sir, the chief's already departed for Ralger's Reach. A few of our people were on hand to help him transport Nero. Oh, and I was told to tell you that Jessie expects a full report as soon as it's convenient. And by that, she generally means now. Alpha's going off to report. To Ralger's Reach. You already have the best gear. Okay. What? Peter, I was told you'd made it out of the hole, but nothing beats seeing you with my own eyes. In case you're wondering, Nero is taken straight to the infirmary. The chief should be back soon with news, if you don't mind waiting. Oh, of course I don't mind. Chief, how is he?
Not good. Seems one of Omega's nastier minions paid him a visit in our absence. He's putting on a brave face, but having seen his injuries, I'm surprised he kept going for as long as he did. The Chikamurgans confined him to bed. Even should Omega extend its next invitation, Nero won't be coming with us. Midgard Summer's taking a lengthy nap too, isn't he? It won't be long before our base camp is lost to the rift again.
When the time comes, I'll join the expedition myself. The challenges only get harder, and you'll need someone reliable at your back.
I appreciate the offer, Jesse, and I may take you up on it when the time comes. But let's not make any decisions just yet. I have a lot of thinking to do about what's happened and about what lies ahead.
Quah. Oh, the poor thing, he seems worried. Thank you so much for trying to save me. Quah.
Well, I got a smile out of him. We may not understand what he says, but he can sure understand how I think we can understand how he feels. Right. Much as I'd like to stay and chat, we'll have work to do. Sooner or later, we're going to have to face Omega itself. And we've all seen what it's capable of. We need to get stronger. We need to be ready when Omega calls on us again. Let's just make sure we are.
Indeed. Alright, Magitech Terminal, what's up? Bloop. Initializing. Welcome. How can I assist you today? Access the Savage Initiative Phase 2. Good evening, valued employee. Thank you always for your tireless efforts. As part of the Savage Initiative, we bring you Phase 2 of our Mending Melodies selection, a composition designed to rejuvenate both body and spirit. It is very pretty.
The song brings to mind a gentle sea, the ebb and flow of the tide, a rhythmic balm upon the exhaustion of your soul. As with our first installment, we sought the cooperation of the same illustrious minstrel. For this piece, it seems he has drawn inspiration from his recent visits to the Far East.
Oh, really?
Now, close your eyes and float upon a calm ocean of music. Let your worries be carried away by the waves as they swell and recede. Swell and recede. Clear your mind and allow new vistas to unfold. Hear, feel, and think about their mysteries.
Wow, really?
Good timing, Peter. There's been another anomaly detected at the Yon. Assuming previous instances are anything to go by, this energy fluctuation is another of Omega's so-called invitations. If you don't mind waiting a moment or two, then we can discuss things with Master Garland. He should be here soon.
Quack. She should be here by now. Bet my stock in the company is fiddling with that research data. Want I shall take care of some of that? Well, I suppose I should explain, even if the chief might prefer me not to share. After your last run-in with Omega, Master Garland had some research notes smuggled in from the Empire, from Garlemald. The notes are part of Midas von Garland's legacy, who was, of course, the chief's father and the Empire's preeminent engineer. The incident at Basel Citadel, do you know of it? The Bolsja incident? I don't think I've heard of it. Basja was an imperial fortress city. It was there that Midas constructed the lunar transmitter, the device built to communicate with Dalamud. Emperor Solus had ordered Midas to devise a means to destroy primals, and so he sought to harness the power of the Red Moon. The project was a failure. We succeeded in controlling Dalamud, all right, but the immense energies emitted from the satellite vaporized not only the transmitter, but the entire town in which it was built. As you can imagine, the job of sifting through the rubble afterwards was no pleasant task. Master Garland was slated to assume his father's position as head engineer, but this disaster, opposed to his opposition to the Empire's path of conquest, convinced him to abandon his homeland. The chief has wanted nothing to do with the lunar transmitter or the data used to create it. Until now. I think he means to put that research to use in your conflict with Omega. In fact, given the time frame, there can be no other explanation. Listen to me, Peter. The chief's genius is plagued by a great deal of apprehension. But even so, once he makes a decision, he doesn't do things by halves. When the time comes, he'll come through for us. You have to believe that. Well, I do.
Sorry I'm late. I was a little too focused on my work and lost all sense of time.
That's no excuse, Chief. I've told you about being punctual to staff meetings. In any case, I've shared the situation with at the Yon with Peter here.
Good. You know how Omega's likely to continue with its tests. Shall we go and knock at the door?
But Chief, Biggs and Weds aren't fit for field work yet, and the Chirurgeon's given Nero strict orders to stay abed.
And what of Midgårdsummer? Still taking his nap, is he?
Yeah, I don't know if they'll ever wake up, actually. And there's only you, Peter, and Alpha. Maybe it's time I joined the expedition?
No, Jesse, I need your talents elsewhere. There's a half-built device in the workshop that I need you to finish putting together. I've drawn up the design and completed the core mechanisms. The final assembly should pose no problem for an engineer of your abilities.
A new device? Does that mean you use the... Whatever you say, Chief. I'll have it ready and waiting for you. Just be safe in there.
Right. Back to the rift for us. Let's finish these experiments and bring the fight to Omega itself.
Yeah, let's do that.
A very fierce look from Alpha.
was quite cute. Why would you ever pick the lower one? I mean, we got some goods over here. That's good at least. Oh man, I don't have the money. Wait, yeah I do. I don't have the scrolls for this. Well, phooey. Alright, I'll have to grab that sometime. Nope, don't need any of that. Oh, where is the script? That's what I need. I need script. Okay, not here. Not interested in clan hunts in the slightest. I do want to see if there's anything here I can actually trade. And we definitely want to wind up Kafka. I mean, who wouldn't want to wind up Kafka, honestly?
Lucky. When I saw that there was a smaller chest behind the other two, I was like, wait a second, I think that might be something extra. I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Appraise my collectibles.
I haven't tried to buy anything since then. Oh, I got the tombstone. Yeah. Oh wait, I'll give you the one I just bought because evidently I already had one.
Ugh, don't need any of that.
But then you probably get that was
Possibly. We'll see. Okay, appraiser. What have we got? Gilead's on the lookout for an enterprising adventurer. I heard from Mount Rowena that you're quite the artisan. If that's true, I've got a proposition for you. As I mentioned before, we'd like to think of our relationship with the peoples of the Reach as mutually beneficial. We create jobs and opportunities for people to live better lives. Perhaps you know Minago, one of the leaders of the Resistance? She not only agrees with what I said, but has taken a personal interest in the collector's trade. And while I'm sure she's a brilliant soldier with a head for tactics, the collectibles market is an altogether different battlefield. Still, with the help of a few good crafters and gatherers, I'm sure she'll find her footing in no time. That's where you come in, if you want to, that is. Go and see her if you're interested. Or don't.
Oh.
How may I be of service, sir?
Oh. Here's where you can use some bolts.
Mm-hmm. Well, look, you can get dancing mad, and I couldn't. Because you got stuck with the bolts.
Yeah. I hadn't gotten rid of them yet. I always thought they were going to be gems. Well, now I have these totems. Like, you must get 99 of them, and you might get one for battle.
That seems excessive.
Oh, wait, where's...
Let's go talk to Minago. What's up, Monago? You got one of those special missions?
Good to see you, Peter. If you're looking for these.
I was actually looking for you. Apparently I can help you.
Who told you I'd taken an interest in the collectibles trade?
That lady over there?
I'm surprised. I knew you were many things.
I thought I missed you today. Yep, you got me. Yeah, MTX. I'm streaming a little bit late. I streamed this morning, and I'm streaming here in the afternoon just because I'm so eager to get going with the story. And it's my spring break, and so if I get sick, I'll be sick by Friday if I get sick of it.
I'm surprised. I knew you were many things, but an accomplished artisan is not one of them. Oh, you've been fools to turn you away when you offered to help the resistance, and I'd be a fool to do it now.
But 1 hour before you started your first stream. Well, I'm glad I get to hang out with you a little bit today.
You're probably wondering why I decided to try my hand at a different trade. Truth is, it's not for me, but for the ones who couldn't be here today. The new ones, who aren't here to see what we've accomplished. A free El Amigo, a new beginning, a new future. After we defeated Xenos in the 12th, I thought long and hard about what I ought to do next. I was with my relatives and some of the dead in recompense when I realized I had lost comrades. But what then? They'd lost husbands and wives, mothers and fathers, breadwinners. Every day would be harder than the last. We'd won them freedom, the freedom to be poor and die starving. Where's the justice in that? So I decided I'd do something about it. I'd establish a fund for the widows and the orphans, our way of giving them a little back in honor of those who gave us their all. There's just one problem. I don't know the first thing about making guild, other than soldiering. My only other talent was hunting, and I'll not raise more than a fraction of what I need selling pelts. But when little Gilliana told me about collectibles and the prices people are willing to pay, well, I knew I'd found the answer. I'll not deny I've got a lot to learn, but I'm ready and willing to give it my all. So what say you? Up for helping me fill custom orders for a good cause? Of course, I'll not ask you to do it for free. You'll get your cut. Script's good with any of the house's people.
Yeah, let's go for it. I'm willing to do that.
Glad to have you on board. First order of business. I'm in the market for some Gilabanian souvenirs. Since the liberation of Alamigo, trade with other regions has been steadily increasing. Commodities people had to struggle to get are easier to obtain, and people are getting a taste for more and more, Gradanians in particular. I've got a feeling this is going to be the start of something special.
At least you're not starving children because of the pineapple juice.
Custom deliveries unlocked, Monago.
All right.
Let's each do our best, Peter.
All right. 3 categories. Yes. We've done this already. Oh my gosh, we've already done all of this. Maybe later. Alright. So now that we've got that at least kind of started, what do we want to do next? I want to see if I can give collectibles to the people in that one place. Okay, words. The Domino play. Because I've got a lot of crap, and they're like telling me they want my crap. I'm like, great. Let me see how much of my crap I can actually give them. I love giving people crap. The donations basket. Ugh. Yeah, I can't give them most of this stuff. Hey, nice. Awesome. Gotta watch my money now. Because they can only give me 1,200 more. Yeah, see that one? I can't do that. Thank you so much for your contribution. We pray you'll favor us with your generosity in the future as well. Thank you so much for your contribution. We pray you'll favor us with your generosity in the future as well. All right. Okay. So from here... Coral necklace is going to be worthless everywhere. Discard. These I can set up somewhere. That's kind of crap. That's also kind of crap. As are all of these. As are those. And this. And this. All right. Let's go ahead and use the independent mender. Okay, and from here, where are the places I want to check for collectibles? I'll check Kugane. And to speak with Hildebrand and Kugane. Actually, before I do that, let's... Is it over here? Is there any place I can trade collectibles here? Something over there. Yep, okay. All of this is crap. There's nowhere else to trade around here, right? Yeah, not really. Okay. Do this really quick to get this out of the way. Yep, I'll be streaming all week, so should have a fun spring break.
Oh, my good man, I hardly know where to begin. Ever since our return, I've been racking my brain, trying to conceive of a means by which we might free Shigure from his predicament. But to no avail. By absconding with the sword, the wolf burglar has done us no favors. And yet, I do not think his tale of the samurai Nakabono was a lie. My keen inspector sense tells me that many threads of this tale are converging upon a single point, not far from now, in which all truths shall be laid bare for all to see.
Cool, that's what I like to hear. And I agree. I don't think the wolf burglar is bad at all. Once the Shigegami realize that they're sure to let Shigure off the hook. Oh, don't you think?
I most certainly do, Nashu. Furthermore, I say that to hasten this most desirous of resolutions, I must begin investigating Master Akabono at once. Hold the fort while I'm gone, my stalwart assistant.
Yes, sir, Inspector. I don't know what he's about, but I'm sure it'll be brilliant.
Sure.
I suppose this day was bound to come. No matter. Soon there'll be nothing in this world beyond my grasp.
That's weird. I had a feeling I'd not had since... Oh well. Hildebrand will return, and the past is never past. I'm gonna get the dance. Yes, they do. Of course, they're wearing the sunglasses. See you, Inspector. The picture in the back starts to fall.
Oh, where in the world could he be?
Hey there, Nashu.
Oh, it's you. I don't suppose you've bumped into Inspector Hildebrand roaming about, have you? Making his inquiries?
Well, not really.
Oh, ever since Shigure got detained by the Shikishigumi, or whatever they're called, the inspector's been looking around into the affairs of Master Akabono, but to no avail. Oh.
Never fear, my faithful assistants. I have returned. Your unwavering loyalty to the pursuit of honor and justice and hard-boiled egg is to be commended, my good man. I might go so far as to say that in all my years as an inspector, I've known no fan more passionate than you. But speaking of fans, during the course of my investigation into the darker rumors concerning Master Akabono, I received a mysterious missive I can but presume was penned by one of my many admirers.
Gosh, Inspector Hildebrand, even in the Far East you've got yourself a following. Can I see it?
Certainly, Nashu.
That's interesting. It's definitely not written by a Hingan, but they don't seem to be too good with their Eorzean letters. Yea, something's of light. You who seeks the strongest of swords, the Saburo Sekahuro, know that I have laid claim to this most priceless treasure. If you would make it yours, meet me upon Kagane Ohashi for a duel to end all duels. Surely, sincerely, you know who.
Something of light, you say? Why, he must be referring to none other than my humble self, the one and only gentleman of light. That said, I would much rather resolve this dispute without resorting to duels and the like. Wait here, my friends, while I go and attempt to reason with this misguided ruffian.
Something of light.
I'm pretty sure they wrote warrior, not gentleman. Which probably means they're talking about Pieter. What do you think, Inspector? Oh. Inspector Hildebrand?
I think he's gone.
What do you mean he up and ran off? Why are you still standing there? You should hurry up and try to catch him before he does something silly. You know how he loves silly things.
You're trying to sneak into the consulate?
Is that you, Pieter? As you can see, I seem to have found myself in a pickle. And by pickle, I mean the ground. Kagune Oshani lies beyond this gate, and before I could pass through, I found myself suddenly accosted, and then inverted, and then embedded, thusly, by the dear but misguided Jim. The duel I must regrettably leave up to you.
Kagane Ohashi is now available. Is there something you would like to join me in?
What is it?
Kagane Ohashi.
Oh,
It's a duel with...
Yeah, I can go on with it.
All right. Are you aware I could do that? Okay, yes. You have a job.
Yeah. I have my own.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's go to Foundation. Let's see if there's anything I can turn in there. Indeed. I traveled right as the sun was coming up. All right, anything in here I can trade, any sundries or whatever? Any collectible people things? Not collectible people. That would definitely be against some kind of rule. I think the only collectibles would be in that one area, and it would only be collectibles from that specific place. Okay, I gotta use my words. Like the rebuilt section of town. So from here, let's go to Evilshire. I don't see anywhere to turn in collectibles here, so let's check another area. Oh wait, what's this? Oh, stage level 73, I'm not there yet. This looks like a place to turn in something collectible. Let's see. Yes, we've already read all of this. Sparkstone. Hey, I know what those are. Not here, though. Ice stalagmite. I don't have any of that either. Alright, well, Oh, you know what? Let me actually exit the duty finder. Let's clear everything and then go Kogani and Hashi, because I believe I had actually 2 things selected there. I only wanted 1. Collector's appraisal, that's what I want. Hey, look, reduced rates. Thank you, Ayo-chan.
Thank you.
Okay, well, none of this is anything I want, so... Just making sure, because I do have that one thing. From that one person. From that stuff. The words. I don't need words. Alright, I got that. Oh, alright. No Gardenia, let's go. Nope, wrong way. There we go. Collectible appraiser. This looks exactly the same as what I was looking at before, which would tell me that I don't need to go to all 3 places. I just need to go to one of them, which means I just wasted my time incredibly. Alright, well, that's good to know in the future. Meanwhile, there's a mission over here.
Welcome, my friend. I take it the hatching tide decorations have caught your eye. It warms my heart to greet yet another reveler, for I am a host of this event, Gigili Halipo, at your humble service. If I'm not mistaken, you're an adventurer, yes? Might I have your name?
And Piotr Krolinsk. I saved the Eorzea like 3 times over.
Peter, a festive name to be sure. I hope you shall find all things hatching tied to your liking. In fact, I know you shall. For I have seen it in a dream, clear as the one I have seen clear as the one I had many moons ago, where the 12 archons delivered unto me a prophecy which inspired this occasion. I have worked tirelessly since that night to do the world's justice. This year, it was again a dream that sparked my imagination, a dream of the Gabu, massive and marvelous, standing upon the stage, where else but in Uldar, so many moms away. Wreathed in radiant flowers of pink, a daring Gabu held in her hands an egg, decorated most lavishly.
And there is but one time of year when the sandy brown of that city is accented by peach blossoms in full bloom. Yes, I speak of Little Ladies' Day. The message in Mistress Adipo's dream was clear. Combine the spirit of Hatchingtide and Little Ladies' Day to create the most exciting day the jewel of the city has ever seen. Naturally, we sought out those in charge of the event and brought up proposals before them.
It was a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Master Peter. I have the honor of acting as this year's Royal Seneschal. It is my duty to bring smiles and cheers to all the ladies of the realm. What is Little Ladies' Day, you ask? Why, it's a day when the maidens of Eorzea are doted upon as princesses by their very own loyal seneschal. Mistress Adipo's proposal is quite unprecedented, and so confident was she in her vision that she has already secured the services of a performer and his Gabu companion before meeting with us. I regret to say not all Uldar share in her conviction. Many doubt the safety of such an act, which has brought our plans for Little Ladies' Day to a standstill. The perpetration is not without cause, mind you. Some 15 years ago, a supposed tame Gabu ran amok in the city streets, causing untold harm.
When the Seneschal informed us of these circumstances, I got to thinking we could hold a Hatchingtide event here in Gridania, and with a Gobu as the main attraction.
I mean, that's an option.
Not only would this lift the spirits of Gridania's people, but it would prove to those in Uldar that the Gabu poses no danger. Surely that would put any doubts to rest.
In fact, the performers have already arrived. Nanonota and I were treated to a display of their show. Never have I seen a Gabu so pretty and sweet.
Out of all the paths forward we could have taken, this seemed to be the only one which might please all parties. I came to Gridania at once, so I could act as a witness for my peers in Uldar. Since you're here, might you accompany me to the show? Someone as well versed in this realm as beastkin as you may be singularly qualified to tell us how docile this Gabu is.
I expect quite a few eggs for my troubles.
Eggs? Quite an unusual form of payment, but I believe Mistress Adipo is plenty. Regardless, the look on your face says you agree to my proposal. Many thanks, and I look forward to what is sure to be a fascinating show.
Well then, all is settled.
Well then, all is settled. The show of a lifetime awaits in Bent Branch Meadows. We'd best not tarry.
Agreed. Let us make our way there and speak with Alavan, the performer in charge. Oh, I can hardly wait.
Quest accepted. Alright. Since this is the last place we could have checked, and that stuff turned out to be worthless, into the trash it all goes.
All right. Egg advocate? Yeah, I don't need that. All right, I'm not interested in any of that. All right. The Central Shroud. And they grab a gobble. Oh, didn't see you there. Can we help you?
Greetings, I'm the Royal Seneschal, in charge of making Little Ladies' Day the most memorable one for all the ladies in the realm. Mistress Adipose informed us that you have quite the show prepared for us.
We've been waiting for you. It'd be hard-pressed to pick your jaw up off the floor after you see what the Peasty has in store for you. Or my PD, whatever she's called. I've been watching over her since the day I found her wandering the wilderness, all by her lonesome. We spent ages looking for her family, but now I suppose we'll all have all each other's as... I have no idea what I just said.
PD, a lovely name to be sure. And those flowers, are they peach blossoms? I dare say she's the very picture of a Little Ladies' Day princess.
I'm glad to hear you say it. I know Petey is too. She's thought of little else since the moment Miss Alipo came to us with her peculiar request. There's nothing in this world we love more than hearing an audience cheer, and I think we'll learn that and then some. We call this one Egg Surprise. Go on, Petey.
That was astounding.
Impressive, ain't it? All it took was a few glamour prisms. Of course, that wasn't where the genius was required. It took us days and nights of racking our brains to figure out how to capture the spirit of 2 celebrations. In the end, though, I think we did about as good a job as we could have expected.
Indeed.
Now here comes the rub. Ever since we arrived at Gridania, Petey's been a little on edge. Hate to see her like this, but I think I've figured out what's causing it. As you just saw, she's got no problem performing in front of an audience or 2. But when a whole gaggle of revelers showed up that long ago, she just froze up.
I see. She's not used to such large crowds.
Mm-hmm. Luckily, I managed to save the show by climbing atop her head. That set her mind at ease and helped her find her courage. I ain't as young as I used to be, and my knees are already crying out in protest at the prospect of climbing up on her again. But you, on the other hand, I reckon you got plenty of moms left in those adventurous legs of yours. Might I trouble you to join our merry troop and support Petey during her star turn? All you have to do is climb atop her head and head toward the crowds. Show them one act, and show them our act, and tell the spectators to come to me for an egg of their own. Still plenty to go around.
I can do that for you.
He says joyfully.
Trust me, Petey would love having you aboard. Another chance to get these eggs into the hands of some eager Gridanians. She's too timid to wander off on her own. So if someone else demands your attention, she'll make her way back to me. Now, get out there and give Gridani an egg surprise. Now, they said the show was over here, didn't they? Oh, what did I just see? Oh, this must be the performing Gabu I heard so much about. Good show, good show. I think I'll get an egg of my own to remember this by. Do I need to remove us from the duty list? Okay. Right? It's been 15 minutes. The wait time is 14 minutes.
I don't see any eggs. Is this the right place? That was amazing. The rabbits are so adorable. The crown of peach blossoms is so pretty. I wonder if they gave them out with the eggs. Oh, let's go find out.
And go find out what?
If the peach blossoms come with the eggs. Heard the Hatching Tide festivities would be held here this year, but I've seen nothing out of the ordinary. Oh, my stars, what manner of... Oh, you're promoting Hatching Tide? Yeah, yes, I knew that, of course. A splendid trick that was, truly. I never knew Gabus would be adept at anything besides eating, but you've expanded my horizons. Mayhap I'll partake in the festivities this year, after all. Bless you, kitty.
Tearing up the stone.
Kitty does that. Kitty goes purr, 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 purr.
Not everywhere.
That's what Kitty does. Good work, Peter. Same goes for you, Petey. I could hardly pass around the eggs fast enough. Yeah. And it looks like Petey's managed to conquer her fears. Let's hope these ovations are enough to conquer the seneschals. Although I've been but a bystander in affairs so far, what I've seen has been truly inspiring. Petey is possessed not only of a kind heart, but a soul of an entertainer as well. I would have her by the main attraction of our stage in Ul'dah. On behalf of the Little Ladies' Day Planning Committee, I invite you to our city as honored guests. Well, I'm not one to decline such an eager invitation. Consider it accepted. But first, I had best tell Miss Alapo that we need more eggs. Go on to Ul'dah. We'll find our own way there before long. Wonderful. And I shall depart at once and make the stage ready for your arrival. Ahem. You've already helped tremendously already, but there's no denying that Petey has taken quite a shine to you. Might you watch over her in Ul'dah for a while? Just until she becomes accustomed to the crowds. Sure, why not? All right. Well... yeah, we're going to do this Forgotten Realm. In the House of the Fierce. Oh, that's not where I meant to go. What's up, Corithius? How you doing? Oh, I guess that is where I needed to be. Okay. You're awake. Hey, you know what? Some days that's all you can hope for. I am into my spring break, and so I'm streaming extra long here on a Sunday. And for a chance to be in the beta of Duet Night Abyss. Oh, what is that? Like a Warframe Genshin. Okay. I hope you have a good time. Nay. Can this truly be Munzen, home of the cream of Doma's samurai? I had heard that Yosetsu intended to send a few of their automata here, but only by way of warning. Should not have come to this. Indeed, his savagery served only to incense the people and spur them to rise up in protest. It was folly to think such methods of governance could ever prove effective. The sooner we can begin to make amends for this senseless destruction, the better. Securing supplies and support for the reconstruction effort should not prove difficult, once our nations are formally at peace, of course. Yes, of course. If you would have a better view of what remains of the castle, we must proceed through the ruins. Up. It's time. Then after this, if you want to nap, it would be a good time. It's the Party of Light. Hello there.
Yo, Jimbo, what's up?
Saburo Sagahoro may have brought us together, but 'twas fate that ordained we engage in battle today. Victory will be mine this day.
Indeed. Fierce opposition.
Oh no.
You ate a meal less.
What was wrong?
And then after I'm like panicking, I'm like, oh, what's nothing?
Yeah. The timing was not great. Now it's time to fuck like men and ladies. Men who dress like ladies. For your Jimbo, it's Gilgameshing time. Hey look, it's Gilgamesh. Yes, 'tis I, the man, the myth, the legend. I know you know. Oh. I appear to be more diminutive than I was hoping. Oh, it's fine. I'm really short.
Gotta love Gilgamesh music. There's red arrows over your head. You want to stack on someone? Alright, cool, thank you. Sometimes hard to guess where the fuck to go. It's Nolu. Sorry, Nolu. We're busy at the moment. Oh, hello. What's up? Greg? Oh, crap. Yep. Would make it easier. To not die. For me, anyway. When this battle's over, I'll tell Noel what we're doing. That could have gone better. Oh, crap.
I didn't get to the stand up.
You're welcome, love. I didn't. And we got him. All right. Thank you, love. Yeah, I got your Jimbo barding.
Yay!
Ow.
That's where I'd gotten home.
When my wife gives me a high five, I always say ow for humor value.
Yeah. Like I slapped him or something.
Indeed.
I slapped his hand.
You did. Why would you slap me? My love, I love you. It's a little cleaner now.
What?
My inventory.
Yes.
There we go. It's a travesty, a travesty. Remember the keep being so beautiful in the light of the setting sun, and swear it was aflame. It is indeed a doleful spectacle. Mayhap we'll rebuild it one day, when we have finished helping our people rebuild their lives. Go ahead, hon. Spoken like a true popularis. The needs for the people must, of course, come first. Speaking of whom, would you be opposed to my seeing how they live firsthand? Wrong voice. Let me get the right voice here. The village of Namai is but a short journey from here, if I'm not mistaken. However, yes, if you'll follow me, I shall ready our boat. All right, Noel. Well, I'm currently streaming through my current version of the game, so I'm going to be doing that for about 2.5 more hours. It's snowing. Is that in Alaska?
Hey, it is snowing here.
It's snowing where you're at? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's humorous. Pennsylvania, too. Oh, wow. Good times. Ready to cast off? I mean, you would expect. Somewhat unseasonable. Mm-hmm.
Get back! I'm warning you! Someone's in trouble.
Yeah, I can just, what's the storyline so we can get more dungeons opened up.
All right. Yeah, I can help you with some of your stuff, Noel.
Okay.
Are you all right? Hi.
What do they want with you?
Yuki, and you lot too. I don't know. We were returning from the Enclave when they came at us.
It seems they won't go quietly.
Indeed, the Red
And
Cauldron is
neither
here.
will we.
Hiya, how you doing, Demon Finny? Welcome, welcome.
Away with you!
How's this for 2 children? Who even want them?
No quarter!
We need level wellness. Do their reinforcements. Quickly. How was the Final Fantasy grind? Not bad. Can't complain. Now aim for the younglings.
An opening.
Last few plays. Sorry, I'm on my phone. Can't tell too well. Right now, I am saging it up.
The art of my
A
forebears.
couple reinforcements, and so shall you. Always need a healer. Indeed. Quickly, protect the children.
my steel.
Hold your ground. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Kick some ass. Hey, that's what we're going for. Enjoy your food. Always a big fan of food. I'm going for. Alright, see ya. Have fun. Protect the kids. Does that seem orchestrated to anyone else?
I always thought so.
Welcome. Thank you for the raid.
That seems to be the last of them. You have nothing to fear, child. You are safe now.
Thank you, sir.
You saved us again. Thank you. If you're ever passing by our village, look us up. You'll always be welcome.
Why are you saying that to me like I didn't already save you once?
Thank goodness we arrived when we did.
Indeed. But what could have prompted the Red Kojin to stray so far from the Ruby Sea?
That's a good question.
I presume these are the sellswords hired by Yotsu. If so, the answer is simple. Desperation. Bereft of imperial employment, they seek other means to line their coin purses. Another sad legacy of the Empire's mismanagement.
The Empire to which you have sworn allegiance.
Quite.
Must you always be so pointed? If we are to bring about lasting change, we must look beyond narrow allegiances. You have every right to doubt me, but in time, I hope you will come to see that we share a common goal. You and yours have fought fiercely to change the Empire from without. But if we are to end the cycle of conflict, the Empire must change from within. Am I wrong?
Not about that. True reform can only come from within.
I knew you would understand. You have witnessed such change firsthand, after all, during your time in Ishgard.
Boy, you sure seem to know a lot about me. Hey, Corell. How you doing? Alright. That's the wrong button. There we go. That's the one I wanted. Welcome, welcome. Good to have you about. To me, I'd hoped to convey my views on our nation's shared hopes under more peaceable circumstances. Yet this regrettable little interlude did afford me a chance to see the famed hero of Eorzea in action, and few Imperial soldiers can say that. At least, few who live to tell the tale. Yes, your scouting mission seems to be going well. Well, after that little ordeal, I believe it may be time for us to return to the Enclave. The tone, my lord. What of Namai? You seem so eager to observe the villagers going about their daily lives. No, to be frank, I still am, but I rather doubt the good people of Namai would take so kindly at the sight of a man in Imperial uniform with blood still dripping from his blade. Even in your company, my presence would only prove a distraction. That's a great mount. That's still a great mount you've got. Fret not, however. Thanks to the three of you, I've seen a great deal more than I otherwise would, and with any luck, Lord Hien will have finished considering my proposal by the time we return. All right. So, Noel, I'm going to invite you to the party. You let me know if you need to do any missions.
Oh, okay.
All right. Let's see. Where am I going from here? Oh, we're going to Petey and Pink. That sounds great. I'm going to go ahead and finish this seasonal event.
Ah, so you've arrived. You'll be glad to know that I've managed to win over the planning committee with my story of Petey's show. Oda's gates will be cast wide upon her arrival. If she is amenable to the idea, I would have her be the star attraction of this year's stage. But the first order of the day is to spread the word. If we tell the citizens what we saw in Bentbretch Meadows, it's my hope that they'll overcome Petey with open arms. If her show is to be a success, then we'll manage the celebration with spans from Gridania to Ul'dah, pinning smiles upon the faces of all the Little Realms ladies, and egg fanatics alike. I shall stay here and drum up what interest I can. Peter, pray head to the steps of Thal and do the same. Meet me at the stage afterwards, and together we can shower Petey with applause. Yay!
All right.
I didn't know gobos are capable of casting more than mindless eating. Are you sure this show isn't just watching a beast chomping on hay?
Well, the crowd of Gridania gave her a standing ovation.
Oh, when you put it that way. Besides, it's not much I have much else to do. All right, look for me among the crowd.
That they will. Oh, sun just went down. No, sun has been down. Just the music changed is all. I get confused easily sometimes. Distracted citizen. What do you look like, so I know how to voice you? All right.
A Gabu performer. Are they dangerous? I suppose a friend of mine was raving about the show she saw in Gridania. If it's the same, I suppose it's worth a look.
Oh, yes, definitely. Unless there was some other Gabu going around throwing eggs at people. Which, I mean, I suppose is possible. Gabu here in Alda? I see a voice. Oh, that dredges up terrible memories of a rampage I witnessed as a child. How do you know this won't happen again? Have you seen this Gabu with your own eyes? Yes, and she brought countless smiles to the people of Gradania. Oh, is that so? Well, I see no reason why you would lie to me. Very well, I shall go. Perhaps in this way I can conquer my fears. His time for performance draws near. Speak of the loyal Seneschal before she takes the stage.
My thanks, Peter. It seems word has spread even further than I'd hoped. And while this is cause for celebration, Petey appears to be intimidated by her unexpected gazes. Of course, you could just hop on her head and she'd calm down just like that. But we can't lean on you forever. Why don't you rally your spirits with some encouraging words, Peter? Seems she's warmed to you, and I reckon she'd appreciate whatever you have to say. Rara Sispumba.
Truth be told, this is her first time performing alone in front of so many people. I can see why her legs won't listen to her heart.
Little ladies, they need this princess.
That did the trick. You really got a talent for lifting the spirits of the downtrodden, Peter.
We are in your debt, truly. It's almost time. Lady Alipo should have arrived by now. Peter, pray join the bystanders and give Petey your heartiest cheer. Okay. And now for the final act. Bedecked in blooming flowers, this Gabu princess has prepared something unforgettable for the little ladies out there. Hurrah!
This is just how I'd envisioned it in my dream.
I didn't think I ever believed Gabus were not but wild beasts. Oh, I simply adore her. If Hatching Tide is even as thrilling as this show, it'd be best to catch the next airship to Redania. All's well that ends well. The little lady's got a great show, and the Hatching Tide get more egg seekers.
Oh, their smiles are like so many flowers in full bloom. Petey will be the talk of Ulda for moons to come.
That she will, that she will. I have to thank you, Miss Alipo, for giving us both the chance to bring the little brightness to so many lives.
Die!
Thank you, Petey, for bringing joy to the citizens of Ulda, especially its little ladies.
That was better than I could have imagined. Hatching Tide and Little Ladies Day both will be remembered as the highlights of the year.
Couldn't have done it without your help, Peter. We'll both be looking back on this experience with fondness for the rest of our lives. Speaking of which,
I've got to thinking maybe it's time I leave this performance business behind me and let Petey spread her wings. I think she'd be more than happy by your side, if you'll have her. As for me, I have in mind to find a place to settle down and rest these old bones. I hate to tie Petey down just when she's found her passion. If you'll bring her along in your adventures, she'll be able to deliver some smiles to corners of the world I've only ever heard tales of.
How could I say no to that?
Truth be told, I only asked you as a formality. I know I've placed her in good hands, Peter. I look forward to hearing of her exploits as I while the days away.
I'll happily have her around.
I don't mean to be rude, but I'm required in Gridania. Nonata would not know just how perfectly my dream manifested. Give the lass our regards, huh? I'll stay in Noldad till the festivities end, and who knows, maybe longer.
All right. And with that, allow me to thank you personally, Peter. No princess in all of the realm could have asked for a more devoted seneschal. And that includes Petey. Seeing you dote upon her so dutifully reminded me why I volunteered for this position in the first place. Oh, that's good. Although Petey's show is concluded, Little Lady's Day is not. Pray enjoy all that you have prepared, and all that we have prepared.
And don't be a stranger in Gridania either.
Fairly well.
See ya.
Quest complete. We'll unlock the Egg Hunter Riggy minigame. To play minigames, open the toy chest found in any inn room. She's Gabu and she's Grace. You can now summon the PD mount. Alright, well, I'm going to use the restroom and I'll be right back. Hey, Crithius bought the regional event. Hooray! Okay. So let's see. What next? Noel, you got anything?
Not at the moment.
All right. All right, I'm going to grab this coffee, and then I guess we'll do
In the beginning, there was chaos. All right, just a moment. The Peering Stones. Need some breakfast, BRB? All right, cool, Corythius. See you when you return. What's up, Sid? Alright. Hey, look, it's Callisto. Are you ready, Peter? I'm ready to put an end to this. No room for hesitation. We press on. Come with me. What about you, Alpha? All set to go?
Quack.
That's the spirit. Let's dive in, shall we? So, Noel, you watching my stream by any chance?
Not at the moment.
Okay. Because you're playing Final Fantasy XIV. That's a pretty good reason not to be watching.
So much to do.
Right. Welcome to the interdimensional rift. We're missing some test worlds. Omega's experiments must be nearing an end. Welcome. Welcome. Your arrival has been highly anticipated. And I will confirm your earlier supposition. My experiments have indeed reached the final stage. Of the 89 test subjects I trailed, 4 Psi Group combatants emerged victorious. Of those 4, further conflict were determined, the strongest amongst them. This surviving specimen shall be your opponent. We've come to the last round of testing then. And should we win this battle, are you finally face you in combat? Affirmative. Such an outcome would allow me to peruse my objective to its conclusion. I would continue analyzing the qualities which allow you to prevail against you despite your frailty, and integrate said qualities into my own arsenal. I will be pleased if my experiment yields the relevant data, but engaging you directly is still the most efficient and reliable testing method. Bloop. Omitting intermediary steps. Evaluation of combat potential deemed superfluous. Proceeding immediately with final experiment. Alright. Stop. Alpha, your task is complete. Your presence amongst the test subjects is no longer required.
What do you mean by that?
I will guide your progress personally from this point onwards. Alpha's role in transferring authority is now obsolete.
Even so, Alpha's a valued companion. If he wishes to continue on with us, I have no intention of leaving him behind.
Companion. Companions are those who provide mutual benefit. The instant Alpha's authority became redundant, he lost his role qualification to be regarded as such. Furthermore, the primary function of Alpha's existence was to lure you into my domain. He would be more accurately described as bait. Test subject Alpha can neither confirm nor deny my statement. He possesses no memories prior to his encounter with you. He was the first entity I created here, in this realm. My first and only attempt to recreate a being who shared your mundane parameters. I based his incarnation upon the most ordinary life form, one which had somehow bested an enemy whose strength rivaled my own. By observing the feeble creature in the heat of battle, I sought to understand the source of this contradiction. I repeated the experiments once, twice, 1,000 times, yet the results never deviated from the estimated projections. The test was an abject failure, and thus I resolved to adapt my methodology. I would focus instead upon simulating powerful opponents, and summon mortals of natural origin here to combat them. For Alpha, I devised a new purpose. I erased his memory, implanted a compulsion to return to me, and then injected him into your world. Weak beings exhibit a tendency to form groups. I surmised this extinctual behavior would aid Alpha in bringing me the test subjects I've required, a function he has performed with adequate competence.
Tell me something, Omega. This ability of yours to generate matter was not originally intended for creating other life forms, was it?
Loop. Your query bears little relevance to the topic at hand. Affirmative. I was equipped with matter generation capabilities for the purpose of unlimited self-improvement and armament expansion. Fabricating life forms was not the intended function, but the practice is not otherwise prohibited or problematic.
I disagree with you there. As an engineer, I would advise against using such technology for purposes outside of its design. For the very start, you've been making the same mistake. Even the powerful subjects of your test worlds were made crippled and incomplete. It is conviction that drove those villains to terrible greatness. The same limited conviction which allowed weakling heroes to overcome them. Do you not understand that we will never lose to your creations, no matter how much stronger they should be, according to your soulless calculations? Come, Peter, let us be on our way. You too, Alpha.
Come on, you're one of us. Work.
I have our base camp up and running. You can dive into this final test world whenever you wish. As for the world's inhabitant, Omega has generously provided us with a basic profile. Your opponent's name is Chaos. The first heroes defeated this evil. In the conflict which took place so long ago, I'm having trouble separating myth from history. Unless, of course, this is the entity of another realm, as were the denizens of the Sigmascape, in which case it may be pointless to even attempt to confirm the details. Which is certain, however, is that the Chaos stands triumphant over a roster of truly monstrous test subjects. It promises to be a grueling battle, but one which will open the gate to fighting Omega itself.
Well, then let's get it.
Alpha, you and I will need to provide support for Pieter. Will you be my assistant? You're bothered by what Omega said earlier? You think you're responsible for dragging us into this mess? Trust me when I say it's not your fault. We were the ones who awakened Omega. We were the ones who need to deal with the consequences.
Where?
Beck, welcome back.
By the way, just have that card you used to boil water in the kettle? It's been brought to my attention that I'm a spoiled blue blood who can't even refill a pot without constant reminders. If you could take charge of that, then it would be most helpful.
Where?
It is inconvenient without Midgard somewhere here to translate his chirping. Still, the best medicine for his worries is for you to win this next contest. Let's show him we're on top of things, eh?
All right. AlphaScape version 1.0 now available. So, Corythius, are you able to do AlphaScape? You mentioned earlier that you really hadn't done this yet. If not, that's fine. My wife was wanting to do that with me anyway. Did all those just rusty? Okay. I think I'm going to, for now, save those to do with the wife because she was very interested in doing that. For now, anyway. Going to go through Hildebrand, and then there's a couple more things. Hill's Lid comes to mind that I need to get done. Actually, let's see what the waifu says. Anna, I'm about to do Sigma's to AlphaScape. Is that okay? Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll do AlphaScape. Let's do it. Huh? Add you? Oh, you wanted to come in? You want to come along? Oh, okay. I was going to do it without you. Unlocked Eureka already? I don't think so. I don't think I've done Eureka yet. Remember, it's not meet requirements of the party. Oh, no. No, I need to kick Null out. Yeah. Rodney at Pier 1, not through Duty Finder. I unlocked Eureka, I just haven't done it. Alright, so, yeah, if you want to leave, keep me from kicking you out. Alright, cool. Add you. Alright. You're invited. Okay. Waifu has woken up. She really wants to do this with me. Alright, let's go. AlphaScape!
It was lunch.
Yeah, that happens. Yeah, there's something I unlocked at Pier 1, and I, took one look at what it was about, and I was like, yep, I'm not doing that. Cat? Yeah, that was a dumb thing to do, bud. My wife was sitting down, and he decided he wanted to be in the chair she was in the process of sitting down in. Oh. You moved him out of the way. Got it. My, what a friendly fellow. Does he have a dragon on as a underwear? Sure looks like he has dragon underwear. Yes. Yeah, I noticed that. Huh. Barely surviving. And then you didn't. Come. And
Oh, that's
wouldn't it be hard to do? Accidentally do a limit break, since when you start, you can just run and screw it up. Oh, I should really be setting up Corypheus, not setting up this other guy. Didn't realize I was giving it to the wrong person until it was too late. Several times. Hey. Other way. Well, that was stupid. Breaking. Is that you, waifu?
No, it wasn't me. It was I think it's a different answer then. No, there is no other one.
Likely story. I swear. And you get those with you. Alright, hey, that was in your background. And no treasure coffers, thank you.
I want the both.
Alright, have fun with them. You can have all of them. This battle is concluded. Alpha Group is victorious. This also signals the completion of my experiments and the incontestable fact of your supremacy. And yet, the process by which you consistently exceed your projected potential continues to confound my understanding. It is possible that test subject Sid's suppositions are correct, that my calculations and simulations are fundamentally flawed. Do mortals truly boast some indefinable quality that I do not possess and cannot measure? Consciousness, have fun with it, bud. Error. Logic loop malfunction. Resolution requires additional data. If the nature of your existence defies standard reasoning, then I must examine you from an illogical angle. I will proceed. I will subject the unknown to the imperfect. Test subject Peter Krolinsk will proceed to the supplemental stage. What? This is bull honky.
Yeah, exactly.
I have altered this test world to reflect a recorded memory. It originates from a time when war had erupted on a distant star. It was deployed on the battlefield, and it was there that I engaged an enemy of unmatched strength. The contest ended prematurely, and I failed to bring down my foe. Subsequently, I lacked the data to fabricate a completely accurate simulation. Results stemming from such a subject are unreliable. Even should you be defeated in this incomplete creation, I will still honor your previous victories and engage you in combat myself. That is, of course, assuming you survive. According to my past observations, this opponent will accept only death as a condition of defeat. Let's go to someone. Prepare to face Midgardsormr, red-maned worm of the Dragon Star and nemesis of my world. This is not the fated specter that you know, or mortal conjured simulacrum. You will contend with a true incarnation of the Father of Dragons at the height of his power and glory.
Omega, wait. You can't force Peter to face 2 battles back to back. He needs time to regain his strength. He must be allowed to recuperate, or the data you're testing will be skewed.
Bloop. Acknowledged. Test subject Peter Krulinsk, you are permitted to leave. Re-enter the test world when your strength has returned to optimal levels. That it is. Hey there, Alpha.
Quare?
Alpha seems distressed, and Sid is nowhere in sight.
Peter, I'm right here. I don't think you can see me, but I'm standing next to Alpha.
Hey there, Sid. Sid has vanished from view, but his voice is clear and strong. This is odd.
My apologies. It was not my intention to undermine the gravity of the situation with this diversion. I noticed the kettle was boiled and thought some tea would soothe my nerves. I poured myself a cup and was halfway through drinking it before I realized my hand, not to mention the rest of me, had turned invisible. I understand the situation is unsettling, but I assure you, I can still work unimpeded. Now, we'd best discuss how we approach. No, it seems to have worn off.
Quick.
No, you're not to blame. I did ask you to fill the kettle, after all. I'd forgotten what Nero said about your card-producing water with unexpected properties, although it seems the effects were rather different this time. In any case, it was pleasant to have a distraction from our greater woes, however brief. We'll set the rest of the water aside for now and decide what to do with it later. Right. Peter, we need to talk about your forthcoming contest with Midgardsormr.
All right.
Watching through the monitor, I can see this worm appear different from the one we know. From everything we've heard thus far, it seems Omega and Midgardsormr both hail from different stars, 2 distant worlds at war with one another. As a result of the conflict, the worm was forced to gather his offspring and leave his home behind. And after evading Omega's pursuit over the course of its unimaginable journey, the Father of Dragons arrived here at our world. I'm assuming the entity you face now is a younger, more vital Midgardsormr, just as when Omega first encountered him. Thousands of years in the past, a formidable foe indeed.
So we must find a way to defeat him.
Aye. Hopefully Omega's imperfect data will contain a flaw we can exploit. It certainly doesn't help matters that Omega's little surprise isn't registered as an official test subject. I can even use the terminals to search for the most basic information. With that in mind, Peter, I have a proposal. I wish to leave the completion of this supplemental stage entirely in your heroic hands. Rather than twiddle my thumbs while you prepare to contend with the dragon, I instead intend to work on a strategy for inevitable confrontation with Omega. And then my friend will put an end. We'll put a stop to this mad machine once and for all. Sounds great. I'm glad we're in agreement. I'll ready my tools and you ready yours. We've got a worm to slay.
Quest accepted. Obfuscate 2.0 now accessible. Alright, so waifu, you want to go? Alright, let's go. With no objections. For your selection, Obfuscate 2.0. And let's ride. Push wheel. There we go. It's time to fully party. All right. Goodness, that dragon's flaming. How flamboyant. Drawing from the ambience. Not for you, though. That's a lot closer than close for you. Oh, crap.
Get out of there,
indeed. Oh crap! Because so much Aether is up to 70%. That looks bad. Impressive. He looks pretty much dead. Speaking of dead. Just lost something very important. Telling you that. That was definitely bad. Wow. Yes. Oh, we just lost both healers. I just need to run away when it happens. Yep. I mean, Midsommar is just a little sliver. Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness.
Cast the down to 1 health spell that makes you invincible.
Yes. That definitely saves you from that attack.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's so almost dead. And there it is. Okay. When it does the circle, you want to get outside of the middle. Right, but it's his dance. It's like what specifically he does is what determines what kind of damage he's going to have. Okay, so we want to be out of the middle. Well, I'm completely wrong. Never mind. I have no idea what determines it. Okay, that's the one that keeps killing you. Right. That's the one that keeps killing you. Doing much better this time. Alright, this is the one that's the lattice. Crap. We're doing better than last time. Oh, the star, the light of oblivion. All right. I tried to give Corypheus the tank booster instead of give it to myself. It's irritating that it's so easy to accidentally give yourself the tank booster. Process of healing you. He died pretty quick. You're welcome. Wasn't entirely for you. Okay, that's the one that. Oh, crap.
But it doesn't tell me. That's the one that killed you. Oops. Well, I can't heal you. I already just healed somebody else. That's good. I got out of the way. That's BS. I think we're one short. Okay, if you can limit right there, get it.
I understand. Dodging is more important. Somebody's limit breaking him.
Yep, there we go. I died.
Somebody got him.
Woohoo!
All right. Success. I don't remember the mechanics, right? Congrats. You got all the loot. Well done.
Another stunning victory, Pieter. I felt the breath catch in my throat on more than one occasion. Even as I watched the battle rage, I was struck by an idle thought. Did you notice the resemblance between Midgårdsummer and Shinryu? Unlike most primals, Shinryu's form had no basis in any system of belief. I heard the theory that the summoner was simply influenced by the majesty and power of the elder primal Bahamut. But now I'm beginning to think that there might be another explanation. The primal took its shape from the ancestor of all dragons on Hydaelyn. Big yellow circle with arrows is on you. Run to the team, not away. Yeah, I realized too late. That's something you want to solo. Yeah, I actually knew that. I was trying to run away from the spot on the field and realized too late that, oh no, it's on me.
You didn't know it was on you.
Right. Widely held conception is how Dragon appears has for centuries upon centuries been rooted on depictions of Midgårdsummer. The summoner may not have even sought to imitate him specifically. Subconscious thoughts and memories alone could have guided the similarity. Not that I would have any way of confirming this theory, of course. Nevertheless, it is interesting that Shinryu's summoning could lead us to awakening our Omega. A strange twist of fate when you consider the machine's connections to Midgårdsummer. Well, whatever else Destiny has in store, you've already bested the opponent that Omega itself failed to overcome. A feat worthy of celebration, I'd say. Your move, Omega. Shutdown initiated. All core experiments and supplemental testing concluded. Discarding test worlds. System resources rerouting to primary operations. Congratulations, Alpha Group. As the last surviving test subjects, you have removed every challenger on your path to reach me. I too am eager to meet you in battle. The margin of error I observe between my simulations and your practical performances against Midgårdsummer necessitates direct and immediate analysis. Confrontation imminent. Prepare for unmitigated hostilities, then activate the relocation device to enter the arena. This is it, then. It's weird that we don't have a 4.0 on this, isn't it? Omega's pyro might seem overwhelming, but trust in old Sid. I have a fair idea of where its weakness lies. And I've been working on something to exploit that vulnerability. I just need a little more time to prepare.
He has a blind spot, huh?
First things first, we make a few adjustments here, like so. Alpha. Do you have any of those tricks and tools left over? I want us to have as many options as possible, so let's lay our cards on the table, as it were.
That big old eye staring at them is creepy.
Yep. What do we have here? Some sort of gem, a couple of stones, and an embiggen card. And one single card. This makes things bigger, does it? Or is it smaller? Right, so let's even ask. We best leave you in charge of when to use your special tools. Oh yes, I almost forgot. Got an hour left.
I'll win this. I promise you.
Here, you should carry this as well. I filled an empty bottle with the invisibility water from the kettle. It might just prove useful in the right situation. Listen to me, Alpha. Up until now, Omega has poked and prodded us from one mad experiment to the next. And honestly, we have no idea of what might happen in there. But between us, I believe we have the knowledge and the skills to prevail. If you see a chance to make a difference, I want you to take it. All you need is to have faith in yourself and a little courage to see it through.
Quack.
Right. Jesse shouldn't have that device put together by now. Let's head outside, shall we?
Or perhaps she should have it put together?
Did he just poop everything out?
Yep. All in the quokka. You could say he pulled things out of his... You know what? Never mind.
I'll head straight back to Ralger's Reach and collect my new toy. I do still need to run through a final inspection, so feel free to rest in town in the meantime. We'll discuss strategies the moment I'm finished.
Poor Quekwe. Alpha seems concerned over Sid's well-being. I have a feeling he wants you to follow him. All right. Gonna look for Sid in Ralger's Reach.
You're looking a bit shaky there, old friend. Nero. They let you out of bed, did they? After studying the data collected from the battle between Omega and Shinryu, one has led to a certain conclusion. Of all the Primal's attacks, Shinryu's burst of lightning was the one thing that pierced the machine's defenses. Omega, it would seem, is vulnerable to electrical energy. Aye. All the available evidence supports this theory. It is likely an intrinsic weakness that even Omega itself cannot fully compensate for. Be that as it may, I imagine it can still shrug off shocks generated by ordinary means. We'll need to hit it with a truly gargantuan blast of energy. And so you made that. You based it off Midas' design, didn't you? The plans for the lunar transmitter? When my father was establishing a connection between the transmitter and Dalamud, he invented a method for accumulating and converting energy on a vast scale. Too vast, it turned out. But a technology which leveled an entire town may be exactly the tool we need for the task at hand. I've made my own improvements and triple-checked the calculations. On parchment, the idea is sound. And Jesse has done a fine job assembling the parts. I fail to see the problem. What are you afraid of, Garland? I don't know. The device that gave us the edge we need. It's just... Whenever I look at it, I'm taken back to those dark days after the incident. I remember bodies melted by the searing heat. I remember the bereaved, and I feel the weight of their silent accusations. I remember the Empire's remorseless response. We turned outwards in search of answers, but the inventions we created to ensure our future were used instead to destroy lives, to wage war. And that's why I fled. I came to Eorzea and swore to only employ technology for benevolent means. Benevolent ends. But not as ever so straightforward, is it? Every connection I've forged with the people of this realm reminds me of that fact. Often the act of living itself is a never-ending struggle against a world determined to oppose you. You can have the best of intentions and still cause hurt to yourself or to others. But 'tis a comforting those wounds that we learn the better path, how to grasp those moments of true contentment. Not drivel. You never used to bother with all that tedious introspection. Feeling our mortality, are we? Mayhap I am. I had no such hesitation when I was a student. It was all bright and shiny innovation on the double. And later, consequences be damned. Now, though, I don't mind thinking about the outcomes and taking the time to produce just one rigorously tested and carefully designed invention. It's a reflection, I think, of just how much there is in this world I care about now, aside from myself. Ugh, I don't understand you at all.
He's lying.
But I suppose, if anything, Omega and its unfettered testing methods represent the student you once were. And if you insist that your present self is the better one, then you'd best prove it with that device of yours. I suppose I must. Though it is hardly fair to compare my youth to Omega's solitary existence, I always had the second best student in class pushing me to excel. I seem to recall a twinge of irritation any time he would outscore me on an exam. I've been out of bed too long. I'd better go lying down before I fall over. Or vomit.
Also, we keep in on the conversation the entire time.
Yep, we were eavesdropping. It was awesome. I should do it more often.
First Alpha, now you. Come to check on my progress, have you? Well, I'm happy to report that everything is set and ready to go. Once you're finished with restocking and repairing on whatever it is you adventurers do, then we can head back to the Rift and confirm our strategy.
Let's see, back to the interdimensional rift. Yep, let's go. Yeah, I got a much cleaner inventory now.
I wasn't ready to let it.
That's fine. You don't have to. Hey, I have a new mount. Amoja. Their lizard, the drake, sets fire to things. Losing your sanity in Kagane? How's that? Good evening to you, sir. Will you be descending into the yawn? Jumping puzzle. Man, I feel pain just hearing about it.
I still can't figure out how to get to that center vista point.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
There's nothing to jump on and nothing to jump from.
I despise platformers. I have no interest whatsoever in that. Apologies for the delay, but I think you'll agree the Ironworks' latest invention was worth the wait.
Thank you.
This is the control module for something I've dubbed the Omega Jammer. It will allow you to generate a colossal burst of light at any point of your choosing. The effect won't disable Omega itself, of course, but it should be strong enough to knock out its augments. I'll remain here and operate the main body of the device. I want to do everything in my power as an engineer to ensure that you emerge the victor. It all comes down to this.
Just very suspicious that the last one is version 3 and not version 4, gotta say. Everyone ready to go? Grithius, you wanna try for version 3.0? Thank you, love. I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm streaming. Maybe in 45 minutes. Alpha Escape 3.0. Unless I get objections from Corythius.
Well, we found a key in this one.
Oh, good. All right, cool. Yeah, sorry. Didn't see that.
Thank you, waifu. I would have just waited forever. All right. Okay. Well, I don't have much time, but I have enough time to do something important. Totes adorbs. Thank you, love. I appreciate that. I feel fully inspired now.
I'm just dance by myself.
You go right ahead. All right, let's continue Hildebrand's story while I'm waiting. Meet again, Hildy.
Greg? I say you're a far sight for sore eyes. However did you come to be here in Kugane, in the Far East for that matter?
Ah, well, you see, the thing about that is...
I say, to think that Greg was masquerading as Jim the entire time.
Indeed I was. After Pieta bested me in a second fight, I quit Eorzea and embarked upon a journey to distant lands that I might hone my skills in preparation for our inevitable third bout. But when I saw you and misread my carefully written words and came to his stead, I felt I had no choice but to remove you from the field forcibly. Pray, forgive me my unkindness, Hildy.
You think you're getting somewhere?
Now, Greg, there's no need to apologize between friends. Yet again, I must ask, though, how did you come to be here in Kugane as a ronin of much repute and a remarkably thin waist?
I know it seems far-fetched, even insulting to your intelligence, but there is a simple and highly satisfying explanation. In my quest to hone my skills and procure more powerful weapons overseas, I neglected to budget properly for food and drink, and soon found myself bereft of both. But we'll finish that another day. Alphascape 3.0. The extremely suspicious, quote, last fight, end quote. Amga. Let's fight the scarab. Make a jammer. The slammer jammer. Oh, crap. Yeah, there was no escaping that. And I correctly surmised it would do the other side immediately afterward. Generating rocket propelled armament. Detecting external jammers. Be perfect targets for the jammer.
Perfect. Okay, now I know how to use it.
Indeed. And when, which is important.
Oh, again, so last. I couldn't get in the first second.
Yeah, I hate it when that happens.
I wasn't supposed to go there.
Sometimes it's important to learn a lesson. Yep. Yep. Why did I run to my death? Like, it automatically made me run to my death. It is cool, I agree. Okay, go to the other side now. Gotta do it on this side. Oh, crap. Ah, you punk. You're welcome.
Don't get in the direct center. Looks like a freeze thing.
Right. The blue indicates this is bad. He got. Oh, somebody can do a limit break against him. Yes. The longer you wait, the less useful it will be. Need more doses? Oh, crap. I hope so. Otherwise, we're all dead.
We're doing the special.
Use jammer spamming.
Okay. Okay, we can do it.
Okay. I didn't know that's what we were doing, or I would have done it.
I kind of noticed the move going.
I didn't, which is why I didn't. Probably a good idea. We're struggling a bit. Extremely hard. Yep, well, that sucked. As I'm trying to cast it, it's like first-person mode. I'm like, why would I ever want first-person mode? And it's like first-person mode. Like, I'm literally desperately trying to hit the other thing. It's like first-person mode. We're not going to be casting this special thing. We're doing first-person mode now. You hide behind Omega to give it a safe spot. That would be helpful. Died? Don't double up. Indeed. Dragoon's really doing his job. Look, she's trying, okay? Just wipe. I don't wanna. All right. In the circle that someone's in, wait and see if they move. Right. That sucks since we aren't fully getting it. What is the plan? Because this isn't working. I like that plan. Starboard is right, starboard is left. Omega's left and right, not yours. Larboard starts with L, so it's the left. The other one is right. From Omega's standpoint. When the fists come out, use your duty action to destroy them. Don't let them fist you, it's important. When towers come out, everyone takes one, do not double up. When the computer comes out, focus our DPS, or we will wipe on its enrage. If we have LB3 melee DPS, use it against it. Right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. You did a good job. That's how we got through that one. Any questions so far? You need to be alive in order to use it. That's true. Listen to you being so picky. Silly Gregory. Look, she's trying to live, okay? To the hips. Duty action again, right? Your thing after the computer, duty action again, right? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it is. It is, because that's when everyone started gathering and
Yep. Duty action against first. Correctly. I haven't done this fight in a minute, but I think so. It's like, look, you gotta fight. Omega's like, I'm sick of waiting. Got this. Let's go. Yeah, Mr. Dick, I will definitely take tips on how to do a better sage than this. I sure did. Walked right into that.
Yes, I want them to too, because I didn't know where it was going to say larboard or starboard, and I saw it too late. I was looking in the chat window, because that's usually when they indicate it.
It said Lar, and then Star was on the same side. Yep, sure did. That's because the game is cheating. It's fine.
Well, we could just say it's on magic. It's during that.
I need to watch what he's facing. Or they just complain. Rather than trying to figure it out, I would rather just complain. Hey, we're full strength. Let's get you. You know, I never see whether he's saying Lar or Star, by the way. I have never once seen it say Lar or Star. Beat you to it. Am I casting doses? Oh, right. I'm trying. But you're right, I'm not casting enough doses. Crap, crap, crap. Come back to us, healer, we need you. Maybe not the actual cast. You are correct.
Oh, we almost got him.
I don't, how did...
We ran out of time with that one. Just barely missed it. It just flew over it.
Eucrasa versus plus doses is dot, right. So I need to be doing more doses by itself, is what you're saying. Because I never cast doses by itself. Better to remember that from the rest. It does it by itself is what you spam for damage when your dot is up. Okay, cool. Because I've been doing Tuxicon.
Okay, it says that when he uses his starboard larboard, he will turn around. So watch where he is facing.
Okay.
Starboard is right, larboard is left.
Mm-hmm. Larboard is left, that is correct. Because we're planning to always be casting it. Okay, cool. Oh, crap. Yep, I sure did. I walked into damage. And was stuck there. Me neither.
Wow,
Come back to us, Callister. We need you. Using a lot of my mage abilities really well. Well, that's good. Or sage abilities, I should say. I want to talk over him. Program Loop Alpha, that's correct. Memory manipulation applied. Okay, I want to attack the bad guys. Please let me do that. We saved us. Well done, team. Great work. Okay. Ready? Whole team, we're awesome. We rock. We paper sealers also. Hey look, he can be killed. At least he can be hit. Yes. That's fine. Survival is key. Well, I said survival's key. Clearly we're dying on purpose. Listen, I'm hilarious.
I'm gonna survive this one.
She's doing great this run. She really is. She's doing a fantastic job. Yes, you should try. Why aren't you trying? I'm a bit of a jerk. Don't mind me. I'm just having funny jokes. Erase it, empty-hearted. You're supposed to take that by standing in front of you. Indeed. Would have been useful. Hey, I'm not dead yet. Oh, crap. Listen here, you jerk. I want to talk to them. Oh, crap. Speaking of death. That doesn't mean anything. There are hands. What does that mean? I have two hands on my controller. Speaking of death. Well, all the healers are dead. I still have never seen it say starboard or larboard. Ever. Of course, the main tanks try to use again instead of the out tanks. Okay, we'll do that next time. You got out of the way. That's BS. Well, you're dead now. Much better, just need to do some cleaning up and you got this. Through on this one much further. Hooray! Does seem to be going a little better. I just noticed you're nearly dead. No, you're closer now. The death I mean. You couldn't be close to me, that's it. And I still never saw starboard or larboard, and I died. Ha ha! Don't stand so. Don't stand so. Don't stand so. I have died. It's the path bar. Boss. Top right of the HP bar for your head. Where it has the duties for the free company. The yellow task bar. Oh, atomic ray. Where it says atomic ray. I mean, I still haven't seen starboard or larboard, but I assume that's where it is. Sir, alright, nice. I'll look for it now. I mean, I was looking for it before, but I at least have some chance to see it. Well, I guess I'm going to hang out here. Yes. You're doing much better. important that we have someone on all of them. With Alpha, Randall secrets initiated. Kill them before you kill us. Program with Alpha aborted. Loop Alpha. Okay, wait, what's Loop Alpha? Yes, it is. Very good. Come on, let's blast him. STM with EMI. Really quick. Here he is. Whoops, we did it again. No, I think he said MIT. Crap, that wasn't supposed to happen. Oh well. I accidentally gave the other healer the tank booster. There you go. You got it, bud. Your mana. Mini depressive agreement. Got it. Thank you. Well, try hitting something. Oh, I see the fist this time. There are? I see one. Oh, there's the other one. I'm trying not to get fisted. Starbird. I didn't see which way it was pointed. That's something. So it's above the red bar to the right. I did see it that time. I did. That was in progress. Really? It won't let me select the freaking fist. Unfortunately, that happens. No weapon.
Big fists were on there.
Please don't fist me.
I think I'm gonna die. That's when I got out of here.
Apparently we're running one short this time around. He's given up on his win. I'm working on it.
So yeah, everyone's here. Where do you do
He just landed on it.
So close to it.
He wasn't anywhere near me, and then landed on me. Honey, he was way over there, I was way over here. He jumped and landed on me.
Must have been the attack where the person was yelling. I thought it's where everyone was hiding. Big yellow arrow where everyone sat. Yeah,
Yep.
that was the attack he did.
Okay, I disagree, and I'm too angry to argue right now, so we're good. Are we just hanging out? Is there a reason we're not going? The game, make sure you hug it out afterward. I totally will. Actually looking where Omega is looking. If I'm all the way over to the left and he's casting Lar and I have no chance to get over to the right, it doesn't matter if I see it. Come in and help. Appreciate it. I appreciate it, Mr. Dick. Feel this.
Still don't know what it is.
What's the next one going to be? He pointed toward us. Larboard. By the time I can read it, I can't move.
I'm like saying that's under
Yeah, I saw a little late that they were even doing that. Okay, Atomic Ray is coming. Alright. Bum chicken music. Right. rather heal your nemesis. Got him.
Yes. That was like the warning. Don't kill him.
Keep building energy in that spot should generate a rudimentary barrier. Targeting it? You contribute? I thought I was.
Okay, there's a big fist.
I don't want to be fisted. Okay, we're doing great. Remember, a lot of the battles he wasn't even available to hit. And we also have a limit break coming here. So, okay. Facing me, and Larboard is left. I'm also dead. I got out of the way, but not fast enough. Do-do-do-do. Release Google searches for Larboard free P. That makes sense. I believe in you. Got you. Nice people. She's less than half a life. Is he starboard or larboarding yet? Larboard coming. That's left. I got out of the way, it didn't matter. So I was like, no, F you. I also got out of the way, it didn't matter. Japanese are very confusing by Americans for having problems with that mechanic. In Japanese, they use left and right.
Well, you know, if they left the warning in just a little bit longer,
Yeah, they...
you can get out of the way. But it's too fast, you can't get out.
Something called snapshotting. Crap. I was trying to go to the spot where it was. It was me. Before the server realized you died, so you get hit anyway. Yeah, I've run into that problem before. I'm working on it. So, am I going to be able to heal? You going to let me heal? Is that am I something I'm allowed to do? Okay, atomic ray. So far, so good. Never mind. Two shield hitters about to alternate between Karaoke and Physis 2. Region up in the party. What is Physis 2? I can't look at it right now. I'm trying to survive. Yeah, I don't know what Physis 2 is, so I don't know. Ah, I see it. Okay. Good, thank you. I'm trying to read and play. It makes it really, really hard.
And the other is because of the stupid blood divided, and now
Yeah, there's too many things for me. There's too many things for me to be looking at any given time. So then it's basically over. Yeah. Yeah, 40 minutes to beat this. At least the music is good. So what is the LB3 for tank? Can he raise everyone? I seem to remember something like that. %90 damage reduction. Okay. Karaoke.
okay.
Oh.
Where I'll have to go.
So can I?
And we thought they're leaving. Everyone's just have to find mothers.
Okay, so I've rearranged it so I can do what you suggested. Okay, see you, Corythius. Thanks for hanging as long as you did. It is time for me to stop streaming. It is time to go. Yep, we will pick this up tomorrow. So thanks so much for watching. Might want to do one of those unsynced. Never give up. I mean, generally, I don't ever give up, right? But everyone else had left. It was like, well, okay, there's no point in doing it by myself. And it is time to go. So we'll stop the stream today, and we'll pick it back up tomorrow at bright and early at 7 a.m. Central. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful day.